welcome back to another video, and thank you for being here. In this video, you'll come to know the reasons why you're always unhappy. So let's get started. Number 1. You don't do more of the things you love. Remember when you were young, carefree, and the whole concept of time seemed absurd to you. If you wanted to enjoy a game, you did. If you wanted to dance, you danced, and you felt happy doing so. You didn't have to worry about a client call, an angry boss, or a family of 7 to cater for. Now you're much older, and well, life has happened. But despite the hectic, energy-zapping, and sometimes mundane nature of everyday adult life, creating time for your hobbies is still necessary. This grown-up you may not have the luxury of getting paid to play and dance, but you can still create time to play and dance, to have fun and revel in the joy of it all. This will insert a jolt of positive energy into your life. Number 2. You gravitate towards those who are bad for you. Most people believe that we are powerless over who we choose to love, but the people you tend to gravitate towards can tell you a lot about yourself. Do you often fall in love with people who are bad for you? Do you find yourself surrounded by so-called friends who are rude or inconsiderate towards you? This is a common occurrence for people who struggle with self-loathing or are afraid of intimacy. After all, we accept the love we think we deserve. Number 3. You compare yourself to others. The more we define ourselves by what other people have, how they look, or what they have achieved, the sadder we become. The constant longing for something different and the feelings of jealousy that comparison creates will agitate you and make you feel unhappy. How often do you compare yourself? Pay attention to the sadness and begin to drop this bad habit. Number 4. You dwell on the negative. You have a bad habit of ruminating on negative possibilities or situations. We all have a negativity bias, tending to focus more on unpleasant thoughts, interactions, and events. When you don't resist this bias and allow your negative thoughts free rein, you make it increasingly difficult to feel happy. Your feelings always follow the trajectory of your thoughts. Number 5. You're holding on to anger. You may have someone in your life who has hurt or offended you, and you just can't let it go. You feel wronged, disrespected, or treated unkindly. You think about the person or situation constantly and feel increasingly put out by it. You didn't deserve it. It shouldn't have gone down the way it did. They need to apologize right now. It's hard to feel happy when you're filled with anger and resentment. These negative feelings take over your thoughts, leading to bitterness and irritability. Number 6. You don't want to get help. Are the reasons for your unhappiness outside your control? Perhaps you're struggling with habits or addictions. For your sake and the countless others who would profit from your productivity, success, and happiness, get help. Your inner circle may be more valuable than you think in this regard. Simply talking to a family member, a friend, or a close relative could be all the help you need. For long-term and deep-rooted problems, seeing a professional will be necessary. By going out wholeheartedly for counseling, therapy, or even rehabilitation, you'd begin the necessary process of taking back control of your life and happiness. Remember, nobody gets a gold star for struggling. Number 7. You have forgotten how to be grateful. Amazing things happen all around you every day, but when was the last time you stopped and looked around? Whether it's getting a good night of sleep, eating delicious food, or spending time with the people we love, there are so many simple pleasures in life that we take for granted. The benefits of practicing gratitude are nearly endless, and learning to have a little more appreciation for everything you have can be life-changing. But if you just continue to be ungrateful and complain about everything you don't have, then that kind of negative attitude is only going to fuel your unhappiness even more. Number 8. You don't spend time with happy people. Ever heard the maxim, laughter is contagious? Well, so is happiness. Your friendships and associations have been shown to affect your emotional state. Studies show that individuals who spend time with happy people were more likely to be happier and have an improved sense of well-being. So spend time with positive, inspiring people and have a rub-off of their happiness. Don't be with people who are all doom and gloom as though the world's problems are on their shoulders. Number 9. You don't like your appearance. In this youth and beauty-focused culture, it's not surprising so many people feel unhappy about the way they look. It's hard to feel attractive when the standards for attractiveness have been set so unrealistically high. Look around you, and you'll notice that most people are simply average in appearance, especially compared to models and celebrities. Make the most of your appearance by taking care of yourself, exercising, and dressing well. Look in the mirror every morning and tell yourself you love and accept yourself just as you are. Number 10. You are lonely and neglecting personal relationships. Isn't it odd that in this age of greater connectivity, we feel more alone than ever? It turns out that getting our personal interactions and friendships through electronic devices and social media actually makes us more lonely and depressed than face-to-face relationships. We spend more time than ever working or are too tired to get out and make the extra effort to cultivate quality relationships. It is much easier to send a couple of text messages or scroll through social media feeds to connect with friends. Easy isn't the right path though. Make time to seek and build more personal relationships that don't involve electronic devices. If you really want to dive deeper into human psychology, then you can watch some of these other great videos. You'll also find the link to them in the description. Be sure to like and share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more great content and press the bell icon as well. See you later.